Traditional soft point or modern day cup and core hunting bullets? Which should you choose? Today I compare the Sellier Bellot 140 grain soft point versus the Hornady ELD-X 143 grains chambered in 6.5 Creedmoor. They both make sense. Let's have a look. First off, I'd like to apologize for the delay in recent video uploads. You know, life happens. However, let's have a look at our bullet samples. First up, we've got the Sellier Bellot soft point, 140 grains, right here. And we've got the Hornady ELDX Precision Hunter at 143 grains. We are going to compare these bullets for construction, terminal effect, BC ballistic coefficient, and accuracy, ethical hunting use, reloadability, and cost and availability in South Africa. Just as a clarification, we are comparing bullet classes, the traditional soft point versus the new modern cup and core interlock design. We are not reviewing any AccuBond or bonded bullets or comparing them to these. Those are just in another class of their own. Let's start with the Cellier and Bellot soft point, 140 grains for the 6.5 Creedmoor. Let's get this in focus. The soft point is simple. You've got a lead core all the way through with a copper jacket around it and the exposed lead tip. When this tip hits game, the soft nose deforms and mushrooms. This is an affordable round, it's reliable, and it works well at normal hunting distances. If you've ever gone hunting or dealt in the hunting community, you would have definitely come across this point sometime or another. Moving on to the new modern Hornady Precision Hunter ELD-X in 143 grains, also for the 6.5 Creedmoor. Let's get that focused up. Now, the ELD-X is not a bonded bullet. It's a cup and core bullet with a polymer tip, a heat-treated jacket, and Hornady's interlock ring. We have a look at the back of the box here. It's nicely illustrated for us. We've got the heat-resistant polymer tip, the lead core, and the heat-treated copper jacket all around. And if we look closely over there, we've got the interlock ring. That ring is a mechanical step inside the jacket that helps lock the lead core to the copper jacket. It doesn't chemically bond them, but it greatly reduces the jacket and core separation compared to the plain soft point that we have over here. The polymer tip is heat resistant for deformation in flight, and it initiates constant expansion on impact. For terminal performance, so how do they perform on game? The soft point, when it hits, the exposed lead mushrooms fast, creating a big wound channel and transferring energy quickly. That's perfect for medium-sized antelope inside a couple hundred meters. The downside, at higher velocities or on heavier animals, soft points can lose mass and even shed the jacket. For the ELD-X, the polymer tip starts expanding and the interlock ring keeps jacket and core together longer. That gives you more controlled expansion, deeper penetration, and a better weight retention. You still get good energy transfer, but with less chance of the bullet breaking apart. Bottom line, the soft point expands faster and more aggressively. The ELD-X expands more predictably and it penetrates deeper. Then we move on to ballistics and flight. Another big difference in the air. Soft points usually have lower ballistics coefficients. They drop faster and drift more in the wind. Perfectly fine for bushveld ranges, but not ideal for precision or long shots. The ELD-X, however, was designed for long-range hunting. It has a high ballistics coefficient thanks to the sleek ogive and polymer tip. Let's just get that into focus here. That means flatter trajectories, less wind drift, and more consistent accuracy beyond 200-300 meters. So if you plan to stretch the legs of your rifle, the ELD-X has the real edge. Ethical hunting and considerations. Now, bullet choice always ties back to ethics. A good shot with a soft point at the right distance is absolutely ethical, and many hunters still rely on them every season. But if you're hunting at longer ranges, or you want more margin for penetration on larger animals, the ELD-X definitely gives you that extra insurance. Either way, shot placement remains the number one factor. So practice, practice, practice. In my hand here, I have 2 spent rounds that we used in this year's hunt. On the left hand side, we've got the ELD-X, and on the right hand side, we've got the soft point. Let's put the soft point aside for now. On this ELD-X, you will notice a lot more lead retention due to that interlock ring. Naturally, the polymer tip will be nowhere to be found, but as you can see with this bullet, we've got the cup and core with the interlock ring and has a significant amount of lead retained with the copper jacket, Whereas on this side, we have basically just the copper jacket left. All the lead from the soft point has been delivered into the animal with rapid expansion and energy transfer. As you will see, get this to focus, there is none whatsoever lead retention. We couldn't find the lead within the animal, maybe we just didn't look hard enough, but yes, this is a real world example between the ELD-X interlock ring versus a soft point traditional hunting bullet. As for reloading and cost and availability, soft points are widely available, affordable, and easy to find in calibers like the 6.5 Creedmoor. It makes them a great budget option. You can buy more, practice more, and still hunt ethically. ELD-X bullets, however, and factory ammo loaded with them come at a premium. You're paying for higher BC, the controlled expansion, and the engineering that goes into them. For many hunters, it's worth the cost, but it does add up if you're shooting a lot. My practical recommendation for how I personally use them is, in the bushveld, inside about 200 meters, a quality soft point like the Sellier Bellot 140 grain is perfect for medium game at medium ranges. However, the ELD-X is on point, especially if I expect longer shots or heavier animals. I load the Hornady ELDX 140 grain. The higher BC and the controlled expansion gives me more confidence at the range and in the bushveld for hunting. So for me, it's neither, either, or. It's about matching the bullet to the hunt and the use case. To sum it up, soft points are affordable, time-tested, and very effective at close to medium ranges. The ELD-X is a modern cup and core with an interlock ring and polymer tip, giving you higher BC, more consistent expansion, and better weight retention, though it's still not a true bonded bullet. Both have their place, and the right choice depends on your quarry, your rifle, and your hunting distances. If you'd like me to do a follow-up with gel or range test comparing these two side by side, drop a comment below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Join me on Patreon if you want to support the channel. Hunting is more than just a harvest. It's the knowledge we share. See you guys out there.